In this video, we are going to discuss aggregated functions in MySQL. So what are the aggregated functions in MySQL is, let's say, mm, minimum, maximum, average, sum, count, count of star, then standard deviation. So like here also variance, which we will not use standard deviation and variance here. So commonly used aggregated function is min, max, average, sum, count, and count of star. So why the name is aggregated function means, let's say if you are aggregating a single column, you're able to give the minimum, correct? If you aggregate, let's say if I'm asking select star from car prices, I'm already having in the top. If you see here in the car prices, if you want a minimum price in this column, what is the minimum price means you want to aggregate this column completely and then only you can give, let's say, minimum of price. So if you use this, if I use minimum of price, I'm getting as, so 10,022 is the minimum core price in that column. What is my maximum core price? Maximum of price, and average is same. Then sum also same. So sum, it will give the sum of price. Count of price is nothing but now how many times the values inside the date, like row. Count of star I'm giving. Then I'm giving standard deviation of price. So we are able to see minimum price, maximum price, average price, sum. So if you added up all the complete price, so count of star, that means it's showing 1,000 records in the table core prices. Now standard deviation is nothing but how much deviation I'm getting in the overall data. It's like 11,659 is the price that is deviating. Okay, this is fine. So what is this count and count star? So if you are saying in interview they're asking what is meant by aggregated function, definitely they will ask what is the difference between count and count of star. So listen carefully, guys. So I'm going to explain you what is the difference between count and count of star. Let's say I'm having a two column ID and name. ID 101, 102, 103, 104. I'm having these IDs. So let's say I'm not having a value for 102. I'm not having value for 102 actually. So right now I'm having, this is my table. Now this is count, and like I'm going to give count of name. So count of name. So what answer I will get is, I will get as 3. My answer will be 3. If I give count of star, if I give count of star, my answer will be 4. What is the difference between count of giving the column name and then giving count of star? If you see the count of column name, it will count only this column. It will count 1, 2, 3, 4. So if blank is there, if null value is there, it will not take it as a count. So just it's giving me 3 as the count of this data. But this is not the right answer because we have 4 elements in it. Now, if I give count of star, the star indicates, so select star. What is the meaning of star? Means all the columns. So instead of counting as a single column, it will count in a row format. 1, 2, 3, 4. This count of star will count the all the columns row by row. So if even though there is no entries in the name, if any one of the column is having the entry, it will consider it as a row. So let's say if I have 5 columns, even though one column is holding a value, this count of star will include it and it will take it as a one record. So that's why we are getting 4 here. This count of column name is just giving 3 because the count of column name, if any null value is there, it by default it will remove that and it will count the remaining elements. So what is the right usage when you're coming to industry point? Which thing I want to use is, always we want to use for count of a primary key. So what is my primary key, guys? So in last video we seen that primary key is nothing but a column which is unique and not null. Let's say in this table the unique column is ID. So always you want to go for counting the column name with primary key. So count of id, because definitely there will be no duplicates, no null values will be there. That is the important thing. Why we are going for the count of primary key in a real time, which is the right usage? Count of a primary key, the column you can give, that column want to be a primary key, because primary key is the key where it hold a unique as well as no null values will be there. All values will be definitely available in that column. Yes or no, guys? So that's the difference between count and count of star. So in this video we have just seen aggregated function that is available in MySQL. So thanks for watching this video. We will see group by and having in the upcoming video.